How much of my 401k can I use for ROBs? Hey everyone, Adam Bergman here, tax attorney and founder of IRA Financial. And on today's video, I'm going to explain to you if you want to set up a rollover business startup solution to fund a business tax-free or penalty-free with pre-tax IRA or 401k funds, how much of those funds can you use in the ROBs? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You can use whatever you want, okay? When you set up a ROBs, there's a couple requirements you got to keep in mind. Number one, you have to use a C Corp. Can't use an LLC, can't use an S Corp. Number two, the C Corp has to adopt a 401k, not an IRA, okay? So you have a C Corp, and then on top of it, you have a 401k. And now in order to fund the ROBs, you need to be able to send to that 401k pre-tax retirement funds. So it can come from a pre-tax IRA, not a Roth, only pre-tax. Why? Because Roths cannot be rolled into a 401k. So pre-tax IRAs, you don't need to trigger an event. You can roll those funds tax-free into a 401k at any time. But if you want to use a current employer 401k to fund the ROBs, well, generally you need what's called a plan triggering event. So you generally need to be over the age of 59 and a half or leave your job. But once you have access to your 401k funds, you can use as little or as much as you wish to fund the 401k. And then once the funds are in the 401k will send those funds to the corporation. In return, the corporation will send back the stock. So the 401k will ultimately own a percentage of the company. And that's known as the ROBs. And the ROBs takes advantage of an exception in the Internal Revenue Code under section 4975D13, which gets you out of the prohibited transaction rules, and C, 4975C, because you're in D, you're out of C, and because you satisfy an exception to the prohibited transaction rules, you can now operate that business personally, be involved in the business, and best of all, when you sell the stock of that business, all the proceeds will go back to the 401k tax-free. So the ROBs is really the only legal way you can use your retirement funds tax-free, penalty-free in a business that you control, that you are involved in personally or another disqualified person without triggering the prohibited transaction rules.